What's up, everybody? It's your boy Nerdicane here. As always, I'm on a subscriber drive. Hit a like, hit a subscribe. I have 88 subscribers. Pretty excited because I think a few months ago when I started doing vids on the regular, I had 3. But it's a huge increase. Thank you, everybody who's subscribed. If you like this, tell your friends. I'm trying to get to 1,000. I'm trying to get monetized. I want to get money. I don't want to do a Patreon. I don't want to ask for your money. I want to ask for YouTube's money, and I want to make YouTube give me the money. But anyway, I'm a little late. I took a little vacation last week. So this is New Comic Book Day from the 11th. I think that's the day it was. Anyway, but this is what I picked up. Adamantium Agenda. We'll do that later because I'm still pretty into this. But this was recommended by Diversity in Comics. This is Farmhand number 1, Rob Gilroy, and let's do credit where credit's due. All that. A lot of these people I don't know. I know Rob Gilroy, as you'll see here, he has sort of this deformed style that is very, very good for comic books. And for this story, is very, very good. It fits perfectly. Well, I mean, it's his story. He's built this himself. And this is a story like this, a book like this, is what Image Comics is made for, is what it should be doing. To tell stories for the times. Back in the 90s, Image came out and it was all big action. It was like Marvel, but as Todd McFarlane says, why can't it be cool? Why can't it be bigger? Why can't it be like a Michael Bay wet dream? Although, Michael Bay wasn't Michael Bay back then. But anyway, that's what Image Comics was. Go forward to 2018, and it's become very political. A lot of the creators are very political in their stories, or just plain weird, like The Pervert. That's a weird book. Or Eric Larson, the insane book he puts out every month for some reason. But this feels almost like a craft comic book, more like something Alterna would do, more like something that someone would do through an Indiegogo. It's the Farmhand. I'm not going to spoil. I love this. This is a recommend. Go get it. DNC recommended to me. I'm recommending it to my 88 subscribers. This was a lot of fun. This is very interesting. This is how you do a number 1 issue. With an original property, this is how you do a number 1 issue. Just from the cover, you can see that, okay, this is a Farmhand's, the old farmer, just the green thumb guy, just his old farm. But here, there's an element of force to what he's doing, and this cover is just about perfect for this story. And I'm not going to spoil as much as I'm going to keep from spoiling as much as possible. I'm just going to give you a basic synopsis. I'm going to skip that. Oh God, I just spoiled that. So it starts with this dream of when he was a kid, and you find out that this dude hasn't really talked to his dad in years. Something happened. That's a question. You kind of wonder what drove him away. He's been gone for, I think, 7 years. And this is basically just like home life for a family. You gotta brush the kid's hair. Kid doesn't want their hair brushed. There's always a battle between the two kids, the different ages. They like to poke at each other. That's what kids do. As little Nerdicane Jr. will find out if we have another one. So he goes here, and he gets to the farm, gets let in. He's like, oh, you're blah blah's kid. So this scene where you get on this tractor and you're taking like a hayride, but it's got a VR helmet and it kind of projects all this. I think this was inspired by the ride at Epcot Center called The Land, where you get on these boats and it takes you through a farm, a hydroponic farm, and it kind of shows you the history and it shows you how it's done, but except, this is kind of sort of like a Jurassic Park thing too, where it shows you, oh, this is the creator, this is what he did, and blah, blah, blah. So you get to it, and you're seeing the working farm. Like this, if you've ever been to The Land at Epcot Center, this is very reminiscent of it, except this would be a boat, and you would see things being grown like this. Here's the art. The art, you really got to pay attention to the art, because this artist likes to throw in little things like that every once in a while. Now, I'm sure if I looked closer at this art, you would start to see clues about I'd probably see more clues about this if you would look at it. Or maybe there's something in this art, and I'm guessing it would. An artist who goes into this much detail will almost certainly put clues into this that when you read the rest of these, you'll look back and go, oh, that was that. That's the clue that I missed. That was foreshadowing this. So he gets back together with his dad, and he's playing the Walt Disney. He's being the guy at the end of the tour, hangs out, just greets everybody, like, oh, look at my science farm. We got crazy hearts growing on that bush. There's little bits in dialogue. There's little bits of comedy in this all around. And it does a really good job pulling you in, telling a story, pulling you in, making you interested. There's all these little things that point to mysteries in the story. Why did they not talk to each other for 7 years? Right here, why does she not have fond memories of the last time they were there? What's up with this kid? So she's coming into it fresh, or she's coming into it. This is the wife. She's coming into it kind of fresh. Doesn't really know all the history, but you get this part, and this kid who was with the tour is actually a spy. He's like a infiltrating it, trying to get a sample of the stuff. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna spoil the rest of this. It's really, really cool. You get to see. You think you're gonna see a dark side of him, but you don't. It's sort of a merciful side to him, and you're not really sure because you're questioning his motives and you're questioning what he actually did. So I'm gonna stop here. I'm not gonna show any more of this. I recommend it. Go get it. I think this is going to be an excellent story. I'm really looking forward to it. Here's the cool thing at the end. I'm not going to spoil that, the last page, although the last page doesn't give away too much. This is a note. This is a message from Rob Guillory, Guillory, the guy who wrote this. And it's basically saying, thank you for trying out this weird little book that I got. It's thanking the reader, which is something that a lot of comic pros don't do nowadays. They basically like put out their books and they're like, here you go, you little shits, read it. As in, it's really something missing is that just thankfulness for people. Here's the end, the last page. This is kind of when everything's coming out, and I like the look of this because it's done. Look at this seasonal harvest calendar. It's done like a farmer's almanac, like saying, oh, this is when you harvest this. This is like issue 2. You harvest it then. You harvest, this is a really cool thing from front to back. I don't know if there was any advertisements in that. Just from front to back, it all has a feel. You pick it up, and it all has a cohesive feel to it throughout the story. And there's, like I said before, this is how you do a #1 issue. You get in, you tell the story, you point to and you allude to the dynamics between the characters, but you don't give it away and you don't make it so transparent. You make it question marks. You should end, a good first issue should end with question marks. You should start the book, point A, and along the way to point Z of book 1, you should pick up question marks along the way. Oh, what is this? This is something in the story I should be aware of. What is this? And this does a really great job of that. So thank you, DNC. Thank you for suggesting this. I'm really looking forward to this. I'm going to follow this story. The whole thing is just, this is not a book that I would normally pick up because I see these green hands. I think it's a zombie book. I'm not crazy about zombies right now. I was burnt out on zombies a couple years ago. But because DNC recommended it, he gave me a little synopsis of it. I realized that it's not a zombie book. It's something else, and it's really cool. And yeah, but that's all I got. Go out and get this. This is a Move the Needle. I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. I think you're going to enjoy it. But as always, I'm Nerdicane. You can hit me here. You can hit me on Twitter. I need subs here on YouTube. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It really helps out my channel. Gives me a warm, fuzzy feeling every time I get a new subscriber. And thank you to all my subscribers who watch and diligently cheer me on. I'm kidding. But thank you for your time. Have a good day.